It's all in how you set up the choices and being aware of what your stimulus is and then the desired outcome that you have.
Another past star here, Leslie, who has been with us for the fan appreciation shows. What I'll never forget when you came on during the fan appreciation show is this idea that you felt validated by being a female investor that is in charge of stuff. And you felt like when you were in other rooms that folks were just kind of like, really blew my mind when you said that thing, that as a female, you don't get treated equally sometimes in certain rooms. And this was a room that you felt that was happening. I'll never forget that. That's really, really special to me. So I really appreciate you bringing that up when you were the first time that you came on. And now I'm looking forward to hear what else you got.
Well, it's interesting being a female real estate investor because a lot of the contractors, even real estate agents, they have a tendency, what I call, to little lady me.
Mm.
Oh, don't worry your pretty little head, little lady. I'll take care of that for you. And they'll try to distract you so that they take advantage of you, quite honestly. So that's also a shout out to Fortune Builders because they really train you on how to negotiate, what to look for, what contracts you need to have in place. Unfortunately, at this conference, I caught a really bad cold and we had to sign a paper saying that if we had any symptoms, we would isolate. So after the first night, when I woke up with a sore throat the next day, I spent most of the conference in my room. But the one thing that they had at this Ignite that they had at other ones that really I think is a great takeaway is the session between Than and Andy Tanner on negotiation, where you have the stimulus and response. And Andy Tanner he'll get a volunteer from the audience, he'll bring him up on stage and he'll reach out his hand. And the audience member will reach his hand out to shake it. And that's a great example of a stimulus, the outreached hand, and then the response, the volunteer shaking his hand. And in our real estate investing career, we can practice and role play the outcomes that we want and set up that same kind of stimulus and response. And so that was my biggest takeaway from Ignite, I think.